Okay, you know what I love about lava stages? The fact that there is one entirely underwater stage there. Like,
It's dumb.
why?
That's so dumb.
I don't
Like
understand.
you could make a case for it, but this doesn't attempt to at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like, if this was lava, then it'd be cool.
Or even just like the biodiversity by volcanoes is very rich. So like you could see like you go from the island from a volcano island, and you like go underwater or something, and you're like going and you see like pockets of heated gas, and it's like that sounds interesting.
Or
But it's just
underwater volcanoes stuff.
and they abandoned the. Have we seen this already?
Yeah, there's one version of this stage earlier.
Okay.
Um,
But yeah, they immediately abandoned the underwater anyways. Just give us another factory, and I've
well,
seen
they'll
another factory.
we'll go back
Yeah, I'm
to underwater
assuming.
in a little bit. Also, this is the hardest stage in the game.
But
Those,
they say it's after this.
yes, those
Hey, do you know what this reminds me of?
Donkey Kong Country. Get it over with.
Yeah, that's basically all I have to say about it. It's too obvious for me to elaborate much
What I was trying to say is that those bomb carts are instant kill for no adequately explained reason. So that's what
more.
makes this stage even harder than it needs to be.
I was about to say, wow, you've managed to. You know what's the worst part? You're not even going through water. Are you going through the water or are you just going
There's a
through
nope. There's just
a pocket of air? Well, actually, I guess that makes sense. Sonic can't swim, so makes this does make more. Okay, I rescind that complaint.
sure, but I'm not rescinding my complaints about how annoying this gets. And of course, I think at this point I'm like, oh, I'm collecting all the red rings. I might as well go for the rest. And that just makes things even harder.
You know, this is going to be our first Sonic video since the Sonic 30th anniversary, so we should use that time to speak about that, and then put that in the title for SEO.
Absolutely. I thought I
So,
could jump between those flames, but apparently you can.
but because I'm just thinking about your thoughts on the whole Rangers is the next 20 years of the franchise.
I mean, I I like that they understand that they have to redo things here, considering what happened before. I just don't exactly trust the current management to do so properly.
Yeah, it's a weird like it's not like what's that thing called? Metroid Dread, where you're like, oh, I have my certain peeves with that specific developer of Samus Returns, so I'm a little worried. It's like there's kind of a fundamental sense of this franchise is spinning its wheels, and I need assurance that things will settle down soon. It's like I can't really think of. I get Pokemon and Paper Mario probably are the only other things I can think of where it's like you kind of have to have not even see it. You kind of have to like literally have it in your hands playing before you can really calm down with any fears you might have.
Pretty much. I mean, honestly, I really have to. No amount of just bare news is enough to get me to just be like, oh, this is what we're doing, huh? It's like, no, not after what you pulled last time.
Yeah, because I remember seeing your hype of Sonic Forces, and I remember somewhat being. I wasn't really a fan, but I'm like, yeah, this is neat. This is cool. It
Here's the
looks
thing again. Sonic Forces could have been cool. They had everything they needed. They messed it up.
except for like corners. They didn't have many of those.
Yeah.
Branching paths. You know,
Oh,
the worst part, the absolute worst part of Sonic Forces, I think it has the best aesthetics for Chemical Plant Zone in their entire franchise. Chemical Plant Zone has never looked better. Like in comparison, I see the Chemical Plant Zone in what's that game? The one that's Generations. It's like this looks like Playmobil. It looks so corny and fake, and then the Forces looks so awesome and rustic, and it's like this looks awesome, but you need more than looks, I guess. But yeah, I love the aesthetics for that stage. It's something always very specific to me, but it's something that I've always thought
about. Dang that stage. But yeah, I can understand that at least. The thing, and again, the fact that it was Green Hill and Chemical Plant again, it's just like really, out of everything. At the very least, this was like test audiences kind of stuff.
Like if it was just the first time that happened, people would be like, yeah. But since it's like the 10th time, okay, maybe like the 4th, maybe I guess maybe just the 3rd time those specific 2 stages start again.
Need I remind you that Sonic 1 had Scrap Brain Zone? You know what people would give to have a modern interpretation of Scrap Brain Zone? And it was
have we ever gone
ideas
to
right there.
Moonbeam City? I know it's called Moonfield Highway, but is it called Moonfield Highway, by the way?
What are you
Moonbeam
talking
City.
About? What are you talking about?
The stage in Sonic 1, the city stage that before we got casino stages, moon gaze.
It had nothing to do with moons.
Starlight Highway?
Starlight Zone.
Okay, I don't know where I got Moonview Highway from. Is there any Sonic stage called Moonview Highway?
No.
Is there any Sonic stage with the word moon in the title?
I think maybe there's one in Forces, the one with the water, but that's like my best guess.
I doubt it, because it's like Casino Jungle. What's that?
No, that was something different. I'm talking about the one where we were on the water really rapids.
Dumb. Yeah, that's also in the Casino Jungle. Which I was thinking of earlier. It's like Casino Jungle and Water Rapids are a terrible combination.
I'm almost sure there was in the 3D version of that there was no casino.
Actually, yeah, I think maybe the casino was just one level.
Yes.
And then they also transitioned to the Water Rapids. Hello, person. You're going to have to wait before you can get this. Goodbye, person. Oh, people nowadays, am I right?
Nowadays they've always been like that. It's just that now that we've actually have things to do all our own, it's just more egregious that they keep interrupting us.
Yeah.
Honestly,
we have not talked much about Sonic Rangers.
Look, there's nothing to talk about. That's the problem. What am I supposed to say honestly, truly?
Give me your full review of the game.
Well, oh wait, no, it's this cutscene. We're having things now. Oh man. Oh, here it comes.
Hey, that's my archetype.
Here it comes. The stupid idea for this is what roboticization would look like in this world. That's barely anything. And I get it. Tails probably modified it so it's like it is easier on him. But still, why did they think this would work?
I was hoping you'd say that. Destroy Sonic.
Also,
this is setting up too much because we know he's not evil.
Exactly.
So, like, this is not a bait and switch.
If they played exactly, everyone's just like, if they played the cutscene in the middle like this,
and then they just wordlessly leave, and immediately just fist bumps him, just awful.
And then Tails is just like, yeah, you get him, even though I have an arm cannon now. I'm also going. Apparently, this thing is removable because I'm gonna take it off in the next cutscene, and we're never gonna reference this again.
You know what's interesting? Like, if the arm cannon is removable, who installed the roboticized parts on him? Like, I'm sure they didn't make him do it himself. So
No.
did they make it? Did they make all of this removable?
No, remember, Tails reprogrammed the computer.
Oh, so the computer just roboticized him in that specific way?
Yeah, which is basically
Okay.
just like added, just like added a few things that were removable. So not even really robotization at all.
You know, I've already
Nope,
asked
I don't
you
actually
this.
know how to fly this thing.
I've already asked you this, and I don't remember. I think your answer was forces. And I'm going to ask you again to make sure. Is this story and its cutscenes better or worse than Forces?
Look, man, and just like, even though I'm scared of inconsistency after that whole what was it, Hydro City thing, where I legit couldn't remember what my last opinion was. I'm pretty sure, and I still feel this now, that this story somehow is still better than Forces.
I also have to slightly embarrassingly say I don't remember if I preferred Hydro City or Hydrocity. I want to say I preferred Hydrocity, but that doesn't sound right.
At this point, let's just leave it until, well, they're not gonna bring Hydrocity back.
Yeah, because they already did, right?
Yeah, so it would make no sense. Then again, and I know this is just like joking around at this point, but they did bring back Green Hill.
Yeah, but Green Hill is different. I think. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the score. I think a 3D game could bring back Hydrocity. Now I just have to say both because I haven't decided. So a 3D game will bring back that stage, but a 2D game probably won't for now.
Look, man, the problem is that there are a lot of other stages that people love or want to see modern reinterpretations of. This franchise has been going on for a long time. Why
You
not
need
give
to
us
see modern
Crystal,
interpretations of.
the Game Gear titles? Yes.
Oh, I was
Why
gonna
not?
say, did Generations 3DS have
No,
Sonic Advance stages?
no.
That's dumb.
It had a Sonic Rush stage, and
That's
that just
it.
like
That's so weird.
it is.
No Sonic Advance. Like, I'm thinking even start with Emerald Zone, Emerald Splash City, Splash Zone.
It's
I'm getting
literally
all of those incorrect. Splash
It's-
Hill.
that's from Sonic 4.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm awful. I'm terrible.
Your point is even worse considering that in Sonic Advance it's like Neo Green Hill, I believe.
Oh, really? That's a lame name.
It's just that the difference is that it goes into a road on a beach.
Yeah, which I liked. Like, that simple change just makes it like, it's all about the aesthetics. And I think Sonic
Homing
Because-
Attack, for not doing anything.
Sonic is unique in like having. Well, actually, no, it's not. Because Kirby basically does this as well, where their first stage has beach aesthetics, which is I can't really think of. That sounds somewhat unique, but yeah, that's also Kirby. But Mario is pretty much exclusively just forest, except for when it's Hat Zone.
What?
Hat Zone, give me a moment.
And he leaves me on the Hack Zone. What could he possibly mean by that? Like, out of... Like, all the things possible. Hold on, he's gonna come back, and then it's going to turn out to be absolutely nothing like what he said. I just know it.
What was I saying?
Or he could forget it entirely. It's a hack zone or something. I don't know what you said.
Hat land in Super Mario Odyssey. I'm pretty sure the first stage is the hat place.
Dude, again, I have not played Odyssey, and I'm trying, and I know like almost nothing about it. And I want to keep it
you don't
that
even
way.
know that?
Of course not. I've been trying to keep it that way.
Good for. I mean, learning the first stage is not that huge.
Yeah,
deal.
I know, but why? But I'm just saying that in the essence of how did you expect me to know that?
Okay, good point. And in some instances, it can be a big deal for people. It's like, yeah, this is your start of the game. Even just learning that it doesn't start on a standard theme is probably someone would be like, yeah, that's a huge deal, dude. So yeah, I guess I won't say what comes next then, because I was gonna say that, but I remember you don't know anything about the game.
Thank you for that clarification. Yes, it's Slicer. Of course, I'm leaving him alive just so he can suffer a terrible death later.
I mean, we called him Scizor, right?
No, you called him Scissor.
No, we called him Scyther.
And I said Scyther. And it's like, you called him
That
Scissor
makes
first.
more sense. Yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone said that makes more sense. Oh, is this just gauntlet with every boss?
Well, we already fought and defeated 3 earlier in the first stage of Lava Mountain. Now we're doing the last 3, and they're just going to disappear with no fanfare.
So this is the designated Sonic Color stage, as in it's inexplicably 90% 2D. You know, for someone who doesnn't play Sonic games,
whoa! That lava just decided to double boost.
Yeah, you're very fortunate that the lava decided to stop right there and not just rise slightly higher.
Well, actually, Sonic's fortunate. According to Zor, who cares? The Reaper's the one who wins in the end, anyways.
Right. I think I need to be careful about how snarky I am about Sonic games, since I probably haven't played enough to earn that. It's like Aaron Hansen, yeah. There's like, yeah, he's probably not good enough at the games to earn all of his complaints about them. Maybe
you say probably like I haven't complained about him before. Again, I am a Game Grumps fan. By the way, this is me intentionally ignoring the hover thing. It's like, okay, this is like the last stage, this is going to matter. I need to get this parkour thing and try and understand what's going on. And somehow I end up on top of this thing. It's like, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to do this, but okay, this works too.
You know, if like Sonic Rangers is reportedly going to be like open world, right?
Somewhat. At least
I'm thinking it could encourage something like this where you could parkour or you could climb on top, and both of them are actual viable paths that have different challenges and rewards.
By the way, I'm sure that looks like I just jumped into oblivion, but I assure you, holding left, it's just the jumping gravity is weird, and it's just like, this is me trying over and over to understand this parkour thing.
This is the entire reason you've gotten all the lives. What happens if you run out of lives? There's a lot of games where I never see what happens if you run out of lives because I'm a bit too scared. Like, what happens if you run out of lives in Donkey Kong Country 3?
You'll have to play over the stage again and lose all your progress.
Oh. For certain Donkey Kong Country stages, that is like absolutely devastating. Like, if I had, even though the K levels don't have checkpoints, but if I had to do over a K level from the beginning, there are certain K levels, and I guess I always do, so I do know how the pain of how that feels. But yeah, there's certain stages that aren't K levels that are also really hard that I would lose my mind if I lost my chip. I'd probably just put down the game for the day, and that's fine. I'm done.
I mean, considering the whole issue with me, when you finally, you did get to Rocket Barrel Ride, right?
What's that?
The
Which
final
one? No, I
stage.
didn't. I got to the one right before that, which I think is Super Servo. I think that's as far as I got. There were just a couple. I still have the save, so I could.
Oh
Here,
right,
look at it.
there's a
Oh,
couple
see.
more DK things you needed or something, and just like,
Yeah,
and then you're like, no, I'm going to do that thing where I stop at the end of the game for no adequately explained reason.
the thing is, I do wish I could play Rocky Barrel, and maybe I'll just get a save so I can experience the stage. But like, I've I've gotten like 90%. I've beaten most of the stages. I'm just
And how
one
do you
away.
and how do you look at this and think, no, I'm not going to continue this?
Yeah, because I am satisfied. Like
You
I'd love to
shouldn't
play it,
be. How are
and
you possibly? What is wrong with you? That's like, dude.
one day I might go because I still have a save. I might lose the save, but one day I might go and just get those last K coins or DK coins, I should say. I get to it, but I don't feel like I need to because I've played enough of the game where I can say yes, I've played it. And even though Rocket Battle Ride is an iconic stage I hate to miss, Super Salva is also an iconic stage that I didn't miss, and so I'm like, I'm fine. It's like I would hate to miss the special world in not returns, in Tropical Freeze. But if I play the first one and then I'm like, I can't play the others, I'm like, Actually, no, because the second one is really the one I want to play the most. But you know what I mean. If I play 90% of a game, if I play 95% of a game, I don't feel I need to play the last 5%.
That is so dumb and stupid. I mean, you're entitled to your own opinion, which is
It's
dumb and
like,
stupid.
if especially if it's hard enough.
No, here's the thing.
It's
That I can understand if you get to a point where where the difficulty for the last few things are just like, okay, no, this is dumb. Like I can understand that. But it's not. You already got past Supi Salvo. Just finish it.
No, I need to unlock the DK coins.
We mean unlock. Just go through the stages. You don't have the decoy coins in. It's simple enough to get them. Just get them.
Don't you need like every single one?
Yes.
Yeah, and some of them I heard, so I just didn't. I'm just like, yeah, I'm fine.
It
It's
isn't.
like here's the deal, which I've said twice, but you said no adequately explained reason twice. So it's like the well, actually this is not comparable at all. Because this is way harder. The extra levels in New Super Mario Bros. 2 are just complete nonsense. They are just
I can't wait to
ridiculous.
I can't wait to get that, play those, and be like, they were kind of hard, but it's okay. And then look at you with the faces like, oh, I wonder. Okay, what happened there?
The thing with them is that you're supposed to try and beat the stage with a certain amount of coins. I don't remember the actual amount, but in the hardest version of those stages, there are no coins in the stages. You start it with a number of coins, and you lose coins every second, and so the stage is based entirely around time. You just have to basically perfectly play through the stage and get every clock you can and just end it right in a way where you just get all the coins you need to beat the level. And it's just I mean maybe I'm better at 2D Mario now, so maybe I could go back and try again, but I remember at that time thinking this is nonsense. There are some less difficult extra stages that I played through. I don't remember how much of them I completed. It's been a while. But that's the thing I would say about New Super Mario Bros. 2 is that it might feel like one of the easiest main games, but its extra stages are definitely some good stuff.
Again, we'll see about that when I get my hands on it. Because I also remember Donkey Kong Country's 3 stages being not hard in the first place.
I mean,
Other
some of the K counts are annoying. I think it's just
yeah,
a status type.
you've played
If
through
something's
way more annoying things than getting K coins.
That's certainly true. I played through some K levels that made me genuinely upset. I play Noita. End of sentence. So yeah, I've played through a lot of
And
K. Maybe I should go back to it.
yes,
Maybe I should.
please.
See what I have left.